going to walk it through.
I'm the defensive line coach. My role is simply in helping one of the units within the team develop their skills to play more effectively. He described it as being a violent form of chess, which I think is a great description because it's all about the tactics. I think it's an amazing game. What inspires me to coach is actually seeing the development in players. We've got guys playing in some of the top teams in the country now who've graduated from us, and we still see them as being Hurricanes players. How do the two roles of being university chaplain and American football coach go together? I think that's actually a question that many of my colleagues want to ask of me because it's quite unusual. But I see it as being part of the way that I get out to meet students. It's really important for me to get out to meet people in their natural place of being rather than expecting them all to come and see me. Quite a lot of people do seem to find it a surprising combination, particularly when you consider what I coach. I coach in American football. I also help coach with fencing, both of which are fairly violent activities. It may be something to do with my personality. It's what I find fun. But really, yes. I wish more of my colleagues would get involved in things like this because it's a great way to meet people. Life as a university chaplain is pretty full on, I have to say, but it's always a matter of trying to balance things out. I'm here to represent the whole church and all faiths, but obviously my faith has a great deal to play in my life. It's really why I'm here. It's trying to help people understand the value that they're held in to see their own potential. Is there a time when I struggle with my spirituality? I think everyone at some stage in their life has a struggle with their faith and their spirituality. When things get tough, it can be really difficult to make the time for prayer, to get the sense of God's presence. There have obviously been times in my life when I felt God has been more distant. And in a way, that's actually when religion helps, the discipline, the practice of coming back to prayer, saying, I need to do this because it's something that I should do, rather than necessarily something that I want to do, helps you keep that connection. Yeah. There are days when you just think, what's it all about? What's going on? So there are always going to be struggles in your spiritual life, and that's when it's really good to have others you can talk to and share the journey with. What gets me out of bed in the morning is generally those relationships and the sense of renewing and making new relationships. The university community here is wonderfully diverse. You never know what is going to come through the door. So there's never a typical day. It's that variety, that excitement, that challenge which will actually get me out of bed to come into the office, if I'm ever in the office.